Oh hey, don't mind me, I'm just getting ready for the holidays. It's a busy time for me. I have to write all these Christmas cards, plus I need to get ready for my annual award show, the Game of the Year Award. It's a show where I pick out the one and only best Game of the Year award. Every magazine and every website has their own award show these days, and it's up to me to figure out which one is the most correct. Now you might be saying, but Connor, isn't the best Game of the Year purely a matter of opinion? And to that I'd say you're right, and opinions are subjective, as in subject to intense scrutiny by me. Which is why in order to pick the best Game of the Year award, I have to figure out what was the best Game of the Year. When picking a Game of the Year candidate, there's a lot to take into consideration. Should I pick something that hooked me with a great story like Metaphor Re Fantazio? Or should I pick something new and innovative like Balatro or Echoes of Wisdom? Maybe something with impressive graphics and tight gameplay like Astro Bot? Or maybe I should admit that I had more fun playing Supermarket Simulator than any of those. So far, 2024 has lacked an obvious frontrunner like we've had the last couple years. As a result, any Game of the Year conversation usually revolves around whatever came out in the last few months, plus whatever indie game people on Reddit are being annoying about. It's hard to think back to February's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when Metaphor Re Fantazio just came out in October, which is why I've assembled a crack team of analysts to nail down exactly which game deserves to be the best.
If Helldivers II doesn't Game of the Year, I'm gonna saw my own legs off.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth cured my gout and made me 3 inches taller.
If Helldivers II doesn't win Game of the Year, I will saw Kitty's legs off.
People, please, let's all just calm down for a second. Has anyone heard of Balatro?
Get out.
This is going to be harder than I thought. Let's put a pin in that for now and look at the awards themselves. Just about everyone is giving out their own Game of the Year award nowadays, which means pretty much every game will get to slap a Goche Edition sticker on a re-release in the new year. Yeah, if you've ever wondered why so many different games get away with slapping that title on the box art, it's because, hey, that counts. Every award given out has its own selection process. Some are picked by a panel of judges, some by public voting, and some by a combination of the two. As a result, each award has its own bias, some more than others. Hell, it's basically front page news whenever Famitsu picks anything that isn't Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy, or Dragon Quest. After sorting through all the smaller publications, there are only a handful of awards the industry tends to keep an eye on. The Golden Joysticks, the Game Awards, the Dice Awards, to name a few. Some people put a lot of stock in these awards, even going as far as to speculate on them months ahead of time. And they can get pretty uppity if their favorite game gets snubbed. In 2023, pretty much everyone knew Baldur's Gate 3 was going to win big, but apparently no one told the Spider-Man 2 fans. It can feel pretty devastating to see your favorite game get snubbed at the awards, but it's really not something worth losing sleep over. Most of these publications have multiple categories for different genres and for other aspects like voice acting and music, so chances are whatever you're rooting for, they're going to come away with something. You know, it's starting to seem like these awards are about more than just competition. Like it's a celebration of how far we've come in the last year, rather than just a chance for the winners to punch down at the losers. Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way. Just because I don't agree with some of these awards doesn't mean they're any less valid. The whole point is to put on a show celebrating our favorite hobby, not to get at each other's throats over stupid bullshit like which game had better looking puddles. Sure, some of these awards might miss the mark by filling their shows with awkward sponsored crap and Vin Diesel, but it's still meant to be a celebration of gaming as a whole, and I should respect that. So that's what character development feels like.
Did you say something? I was busy.
Yeah. I just realized something while doing a voiceover in my head. All these awards, all these ceremonies, it's not about picking the one best game and spitting on all the rest. It's about celebrating all the great games that came out in the last year. This pointless bickering is getting us nowhere. I say instead we all take the time to share our favorite games of the last year and what we're all looking forward to next year. Who's with me?
You do voiceovers in your head?
Yeah, it's a once a month kind of thing.
Get out!
Well, I guess I can't convince everybody, but that's okay. I think I'm still ready to put on my show. Everything I need is right here in this envelope. And the winner of the Game of the Year award is... Dear Dad, Merry Christmas, Love Connor. Oh, shit. What the hell's a BAFTA?